episode 3. I have a massage at 5 p.m. I have had the craziest back pain for like the past 3 months, honestly. Just my shoulders have felt like rocks. So I need to get that figured out. I book a lot of my massages through ClassPass because I have credits there, so then I don't have to like pay out of pocket. I used to do a lot of workouts with ClassPass, but now since I have a gym membership, it's kind of just sitting there dormant. I recommend it. You know, you can get massages, manicures, different wellness things via ClassPass. So I just got a facial at Face Gym. I'm feeling good. If you don't know, Face Gym is like a workout for your face. So it's a lot of massage, gua sha. They even take a ball and massage your face, and then this little like stim thing. So it certainly is a funny feeling. It's the day after the inauguration, and I'm feeling like not inspired and a little bit hopeless just in relation to climate change. It's just so sad to see a climate denier in office who is proud of it. Democrats did not take on the fossil fuel industry as I would have hoped for, but to just have a denier in office is just so fucking annoying. I was sick of 80-year-old men deciding if our generation gets a future and we just have to sit here and be like, okay, like, yay. I write a Substack about it. I need to pick up another book. Maybe I do that this afternoon. It is a Tuesday, so it's week 3 of marathon training right now. I unfortunately rolled my ankle yesterday on my run, which maybe I mentioned, maybe I didn't. So I'm doing a little rehab on that. I had a lift this morning, which was good. And just taking it easy for the rest of the day, making sure I'm eating a lot of protein to recover, icing and elevating, Epsom salt, all of that stuff. Massage for my shoulders yesterday, a facial today. So we're taking care of our body. We're investing in our body. Hi everyone, it is a Wednesday. I am in Shoreditch and I just got my nails done. If you know me or you followed me, I never see my nails done. Maybe have gotten a manicure like 3 times in my life, but I got reached out to by Shoreditch Nails. So I went and did some fun little nail art, and I'm gonna post a reel later today. I picked up the book for this video. It's a book by Bell Hooks that I've been wanting to read. I didn't want to read something about politics or grief, so I wanted to read something more about culture. Hi everyone, it is Thursday. It is my rest day from running. Thank God, my body's feeling so tired, but we're headed across London to meet up with a friend, get coffee, chat, do those things. I've started reading the book by Bell Hooks and I have about an hour on the tube, so we're gonna get some reading done. I filmed this. It's actually a Thursday. I forgot to do an intro for this video. I'm off to an event with The Ordinary in Shoreditch. At the door now to get dinner with my boyfriend Henry. We'll head over and head back home. We started the TV show Severance, season 1, but season 2 just came out, I guess, like 3 years after the first season. Correct me if I'm wrong, but we're obsessed, so we're probably gonna start season 2 tonight. So we finished season 1 yesterday, and I was deep on Reddit in rabbit holes, like reading all about like the different lore that people think and the theories people have. Dinner and enjoy this little Thursday night in London.
See, you're recording, there's a red light. We're at dinner, it's Thursday night in London.
Yeah, let's get a view of this. Don't move around so much.
Is that good?
There you go.
Hi YouTube, it is a Friday morning and I have my long run today. I have 12 miles, which is the longest that I've done in a while. Just did my stretching in a little Planet Noosa thermal set here. Run along the canal to a park here in London. I'm gonna film a video during it. I've been feeling pretty good running. I've just been trying to black out the idea that I'm running 26.2 miles. I know that sounds way too daunting. Just trying to think about the present moment and honor the body that I'm in right now. I think I mentioned that when I first moved to London, obviously was in an Airbnb and like was eating out a lot. lot. I don't really feel my healthiest and most fit right now. Certain paces feel inaccessible that might have been easy for me like last summer, but I'm not trying to think about the past. You know, the quote, like, don't look back, you're not going that way. Be honest with where I am now and not shy away from that, even though it's kind of scary. I think if you lose fitness or you just don't feel your best, you don't have to be like that forever, and you always can change. Like, you always can get better at running, you always can make healthier food choices. And I think for me, it's always really paralyzing to like say out loud that I want to make like food choices or something, just because it triggers my eating disorder. Every time I've tried to like eat healthy in the past, I think I've like relapsed into my eating disorder, but I feel so much older and like so much further past my eating disorder. Just, it's like a weird conversation. I don't really like talking about it that much to myself or like to other people. I'm fine talking about my eating disorder in the past, but then when it comes up of like how I think about my body now, and you know, if I do want to make those healthier choices, like how to talk about it without seeming like I'm promoting some bullshit, if that makes sense. To eat like more protein, healthier food, more vegetables, get more sleep, drink more water. I definitely feel better at week 3 versus week 1 of training. I just feel a lot healthier, a lot more well rested, and more excited to do the running stuff. Starting to feel settled in London in terms of like brand stuff and kind of the influencer world. Not really settled financially. Let's just say that's not going well, but I think I have a better idea of how stuff is working here. Starting to kind of enter the run space and see run clubs and different brands and meet a lot of people that way. I've started to read the book Outlaw Culture by Bell Hooks, and it's a great book talking about culture and just being really critical of it through an intersectional lens. Not really a critique of the book, but just like a difficulty for me. A lot of the pop culture references that Bell Hook references are from the 90s, so I don't really know sometimes what she's talking about, and then when she critiques something, I kind of have to just take her at face value. I don't have a firsthand experience of reading the book or knowing what she's talking about, so I'm just like, okay, that sounds right, which is not the best way to read a book. Obviously, you want to have your own opinions and then like hear what an author has to say about it as well. The book is talking about the waves of feminism, and it's talking about white feminism. It's talking about kind of what was happening in the 90s, which is a history I don't know so well in terms of how feminism was involved in culture. Third of the way through the book, so I'm gonna go run 12 miles. I will come back and try to read the rest of the book today, sit in my Normatex, eat some protein, all of that stuff. Hi YouTube, it is a Saturday morning and we lifted today, which was good. My legs after my run actually felt good, my 12-mile run. During my long run for this week, I didn't really feel that good. I felt really stiff and just tired, but that's okay. Not every run's gonna be good. I'm happy that I got the mileage done and I didn't get hurt or anything like that. Off to another neighborhood of London to explore. The sun is out, which is very rare. I feel like you never get the sun in London. Looking it up, I'm in this new Domson Matter dress, this little jean dress, and trying to convince myself that it's not 40 degrees.
That's full ironclad.
Everyone, it's a Monday. I went on a speed run today and it actually went well. There was a thunderstorm like 10 minutes into the run, which kind of was pissing me off, but the run actually went well itself. We're off to an event with Davines, which is a hair care brand. I'm super excited. I haven't been to many events here, so hopefully I make some friends, meet some creators, and just have a fun time wearing a pretty casual outfit. I can't tell if it's gonna rain or not today, but we're gonna finish up the book, we're gonna edit this video, and then get into week 4 of training. The outfit, we're gonna go get on a Lime bike and go to the event.
Curlier than the other, of course, it can sort of like beneath the ears, really strong, can be worn slick back. Pretty much.
So I just finished up this book called Outlaw Culture by Bell Hooks, and let's talk about it. The book is written in 1994, and it's a lot of different excerpts of Bell Hooks talking about culture in the United States. So she talks about Malcolm X, she talks about Madonna, she put a lot of things in pop culture because Bell Hooks is very infamous for saying, you know, the personal is political. A lot of things that happen that you might not think are politics or relate to class struggle. Media and culture are very telling as to racism and sexism in societies. Intersectionality is what Bell Hooks does best. You know, Bell Hooks infamously brought up an idea that all women are not treated equally, looking at the axis of race and class when you look at feminism, brought intersectionality into the feminist movement. The cultural examples in the book, I don't think I was alive for because they're kind of struggles that happened in the 80s and 90s. So a lot of the movies and TV things that she referenced, I didn't really know. So I think that was one downside of reading this book. But when she talked about Malcolm X and how he's portrayed in the media, or when he talked about Madonna kind of being this sex symbol, she talks a lot about how Madonna sort of sold her body to get profitable. Like, she used to be this very wild woman that was going against, you know, gender norms. And then you see this one ad that she did where she was into the male gaze. A lot about identity, and not necessarily identity politics, but how identity politics is not where we should head. These examples to be very relevant where we are now. Emphasizes that love is a very unifying force, and that has to be at the center of activism and politics. This book really helped me think about my own frame of reference as a white woman and how I see the world, and things that I need to be more aware of as I'm analyzing media or I'm thinking about politics and coalition building. One of her best skills as a writer is to make theory and sort of these like academic topics much more accessible to the average reader, because when you read theory about feminist politics or maybe racial politics, I think it can be challenging to understand it if you don't have a pedigree in that and you haven't been in academia your whole life. And so she talks about how language is really important in terms of politics. Now Tuesday in week 4 of marathon training, so I'm gonna end the video here. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for leaving your book recs. Talk to you guys as I head out on a trip this weekend. You'll see it on Instagram and TikTok primarily before YouTube, but I'll bring you guys along for wherever we go this upcoming weekend. And we'll read a book, talk about marathon training and all of that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.